Chris Lee here from thirstgym.com, and today we're talking about an exercise called the Cable RNT RDL. Our first exercise, what you're going to need is a cable machine and ideally a rope attachment on that cable machine. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that cable and I'm actually going to walk backwards from the machine. And we're just going to do an RDL from this position, and we're going to use that cable to actually pull us forward, so I have to dissociate my hips backwards and push my butt backwards, getting a big stretch in my glutes and my hamstrings, and then using my glutes and my hamstrings to stand tall. So I'm trying to get as long as I can and then come towards the top and get a good contraction at the top. So length in this lengthened position, both at my lats and my glutes and my hamstrings, and then driving my hips forward. So the cable is providing me that RNT, reactive neuromuscular technique. It's telling me I need to actually push my butt backwards, because if I don't, I'm going to fall forward, right? So this exercise in particular is not something you're going to load up stupid heavy. I like this for a couple reasons. One, I like it as basically like a finisher or a burnout at the end of a training session. Some people will say it's junk volume, whatever. If your glutes and hamstrings want lengthened after you got a massive pump, this is a good way to do it, because you can do it for high reps and you can actually really focus on pushing those hips backwards and staying in a good position. The other thing I like it for is just a teaching tool, teaching people how to hinge, teaching them that if they don't push their hips backward, right, the cable is going to pull them forward. So it teaches them how to dissociate those hips from the rest of their body, and then we're having to use our glutes and our hamstrings like in a normal hinge position to actually come back up to the top. It's really hard to arch through your low back. You're going to have to bring your hips back to where they were and stay relatively heel heavy, because again, with the load pulling you forward, if you're not heel heavy with relatively soft knees, again, it's going to pull you forward. So it does a lot of things in terms of cleaning up hinge mechanics as well. So again, you can use it as a warm-up to get your body warmed up in that hinge position. You could use it as a finisher if you're somebody that actually wants to get a good quality stretch. Not a bad thing, especially if you happen to be relatively strong and your cable stack goes heavy enough. I really like this in that case for usually sets of 15 to 30 really higher reps, or just 1 to 2 sets. Or you can use it as a teaching tool for people trying to learn how to hinge, and it gives them that external feedback, and at the same time they're actually going to feel their muscles doing the work and actually build a quality movement pattern, so then you can move on to the rest of your normal RDL progressions as you need to. Got any questions? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks. Have a great day.